Have you ever read the book The Secret? That's probably the most famous, the biggest law of attraction book ever. In this video, I want to give you my honest confession about this book, and you may be surprised to hear what I'm about to say, but stay with me. Welcome back to Choosing Gratitude. My name is Karen from choosinggratitude.net. If you're new here, consider subscribing. This is a channel that's all about helping you choose your dream life by choosing gratitude. Almost every week I get asked about the book Secret, and over the weekend someone actually reached out to me in a private message asking me to give her a copy of The Secret. So I think it's finally time for me to come up with a video talking about my honest confession about that book Secret. And what I'm about to say is really just my personal opinion. You are free to do whatever you want and read whatever book you like, okay? So here is my honest confession. I am not a fan of the book Secret. I have never been, and I probably never will. Here's the reason why. I first read the book Secret when it first came out back in 2005 or 2006. I don't remember the exact time. First of all, you must understand that when the book came out, that was the peak of the American housing market, okay? At the time, it was almost like everybody is looking to make it big and make a lot of money. And the housing market was going like crazy, and it's almost like you can just invest in anything without any knowledge about investment, real estate. You can become a millionaire overnight, and that has happened to a lot of people. And during that period of time, you know, a book like that really fits into the sentiment of that period. And when the book came out, it became mainstream. Actually, this idea of your thoughts creating your destiny is not new. So there are already a lot of people talking about this exact same topic, but none of the book blew up like the book Secret. And prior to reading the book Secret, I was already doing law of attraction for a number of years, and I was at the time following the teaching of Abraham Hicks and also Neil Donald Walsh, who wrote the book Conversations with God. And the way I heard about The Secret is one day, you know, Ester Hicks, who speaks for this entity called Abraham, she came up with a newsletter saying that she would be appearing in a new book called The Secret. And I watched that movie because of Ester Hicks, and that was the first version of that movie. And I personally believe that Abraham Hicks truly have laid a foundation for the big wave of Secret. A few weeks after I watched that movie, I got really confused because they released another version, and in that version, Abraham Hicks was not in the movie. I must say that I was disappointed when Abraham got edited out, because I feel that something very, very important got edited out in between this very first release and the following editions of the movie, of the book. And I heard that the reason why they edited them out, one of the reasons why, is because they don't want this information to appear channeled, and it's kind of weird for the mainstream thoughts. So I guess that's one of the reasons. Of course, they have their other reasons. I have no idea. I don't care whether or not this message is channeled or not. What I care is the message itself. And I think that on some levels, I am very grateful to see this big wave of law of attraction movement that was initiated by the book Secret. And I think it's true. Without The Secret, you probably wouldn't be here watching this video. I think they did an amazing thing to really open up people's consciousness and help them see how the universe works. However, what sort of disappointed me is that when they edit out Abraham Hicks, I feel that they also edit out a very, very essential piece of the law of attraction. What is edited out is this: Abraham Hicks has always talked about how, your feeling and the manifestation of your feeling are the two sides of a coin. So imagine having a coin with only one side, without the other side. That's a fake coin, right? And I feel that the secret is basically telling you that you are really molding your feeling in order to manifest material things. It's almost like you need to do this in order to get something. And the truth, which is stated more in the Abraham teaching, is that your feeling and the manifestations are one, and your feelings just as important as the manifestation. And also, once you have the feelings, you also have to be open to the manifestations, because it may or may not manifest in a specific way that your ego wants. And I think the danger of only looking for the manifestations is that you could be led to a road where your ego will tell you, this is what I want for you, but that is not what your soul wants. Everybody deserves more abundance, everybody deserves more love, and everybody deserves more health. But I personally don't think that having $10 million equals to the feeling of abundance. I don't agree that having a very sexy partner equals to feeling loved. And I also don't believe that looking really, strong or looking really beautiful equals to truly feeling that you love yourself, that you're confident, that you are amazing. You see, I feel that that is the piece of information that was edited out of The Secret. And I think also because that piece of the information is edited out, the movie or the book was able to really take off, because people don't want to see the feelings behind the manifestations. People want to use the feelings to bargain with the universe, to manipulate this magical energy, right, to create something their ego wants. And unfortunately, I just don't agree with that. And that's why, my message on this channel is not exactly what The Secret is teaching, even though on the surface it may look very similar. I want to state again that I personally believe that the deepest truth of your life is how to achieve happiness. And your happiness is expressed in so many different ways. Your happiness is expressed in feeling abundant, feeling free, feeling beautiful, feeling confident, feeling loved, feeling joyful. But those feelings cannot be put into a box that says, okay, this feeling is worth $10 million. So imagine if somebody comes to you and say, I'll give you $1 billion and sell me your health. So from this point on, you are going to live in horrible health. You're going to feel sick all the time, and I'll give you $1 billion. And guess what? Some people may take that deal because they don't really honor their feelings. Not everybody reading The Secret will be led on that way, but I do feel that I want to put a warning out there. That's not what I want to tell my followers to do. That's not where this gratitude tribe is heading. For those of you who think that you resonate with what I just said, I want you to start reading a few books if you haven't read them. Conversations with God by Neil Donald Walsh, and also read Ask and It Is Given by Abraham Hicks, and read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And I think these 3 books will shape the entire reality for you. And you have a much grounded approach in law of attraction, because what happens is that a lot of people jump in and they believe that they can manipulate the universe, and then when it doesn't work, in 90% of the case, you are not able to manipulate the universe. And you're going to be disappointed, and you're going to leave this practice, and you are not going to find happiness in your life. So if you are committed to creating your dream life, not only the external environment of your dream life, but also the internal experience of your dream life, start building a true practice of manifesting your dream life. By practice, I mean, when you go to the gym, right, you do a little weights and you do a little cardio, you have a little routine, and you have to keep doing that because life as a whole, your spirit, your happiness is very similar to how your body works. If you don't exercise it, your body is going to get weaker. Your body is going to gain fat, right? And even if sometimes you are able to reach your desired body shape, if you don't exercise, if you don't continue to exercise, you are going to go back to that sloppy body image, right? So it's the same thing with your spirit and your happiness. You have to keep working at your happiness because we have a lot of negative information around us, a lot of information telling us that we don't deserve happiness, that we don't deserve our dream life, or even voices that tell you that you can only be happy if you have that look, if you have that partner, if you have the sex, if you have the money. And I'm here to tell you that none of that things matters more than feeling that you are grounded, feeling that you are connected to source. And that's why the Abraham message is so powerful, because Ester Hicks knows that she is not the entire message. So she has to say that this is the message from my source. She calls her source Abraham. But we all have our own Abraham. You all have a source. And when I'm speaking to you, you are not only hearing from me, you're also hearing from my source, which is also your source. We're all connected on that level. And if you cut out that and you just say, oh, you can just feel good to manifest money. See, my friends, the problem is you can't feel good when you are not connected to your own source. Even when you're connected to other people's source, you can't feel good. That's why sometimes you listen to Abraham, you listen to me, but you still can't feel good. It's because you're not connecting to your genuine, true source within you. And that is the center of the message that was deleted in the book Secret. So, and I want to add that message back to you and make sure that the center of your life is your connection to your true source, and every word, every thought, and every action should come from that connectedness, from that place where Abraham Hicks call it vortex, and I call it the state of gratitude. So put in a comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you feel that you resonate with what I just said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. And if you would like to work with me one-on-one, feel free to go to the link in the description down below. That will take you to my coaching calendar. Again, Gratitude Tribe, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.